money is something that affects you, me, and everyone else. And somewhere we all need to deal with money at some point of life. According to the book of this author, according to the author of this book, money isn't about mathematical calculations. It's more about understanding people's thought process. That is how people think and perceive money. In this beautiful book, Morgan Housel has shared 19 small yet powerful stories that try to teach about the psychology of money. I've read this book and I have found some really fascinating lessons. So this is what this video is all about. Sharing 3 lessons and my takeaways from the book to you. Let's get into it. Let's talk about lesson number 1. No one's crazy. Here's how the stock market exchange performed in the teens and the late 20s of people born in the 1950s and people born in the 1970s. Now, as you can see, there's a significant difference in how the stock market performed. So it is kind of obvious that these both generations will have a difference of opinion when it comes to stock market. Now, based on this, could you decide who is right or wrong? No one, because for a person born in the 1950, it might be foolish to invest in the stock market based on his or her experience. That's not the most rational decision to make in 2022, but based on what that person has gone through, it is justified, right? And that is what the book tries to convey, and hence, no one's crazy. Everything one does is based on their own past experience, past background, situations, and simply judging people and labeling their financial decisions might not be the smartest thing to do. Lesson number 2. Being rich versus being wealthy. Before I say anything about this point, I want to talk to you, Raju, from the comment section. Hey bro, you're not even a millionaire. Who are you talking about? In this video, I'm just sharing everything that I've learned from this book so that someone somewhere might benefit it from the information that I'm putting out and apply it in their life and make their life better, including me. So these videos are just a reminder to me of what I've learned, and I just want to document them out there on YouTube. Coming back, when you see a fancy Ferrari parked outside and a person sitting inside it, the first thing that comes to your mind might be, wow, what a rich car, what a wealthy car. But have you ever gone beyond it and thought of it like the car might be taken on a bad loan, or maybe the person is giving double the money of the car? You never think like that because your brain is not wired to. According to the book, people, when they say they want to be rich, many of them mean they want to earn money and spend it to look rich. And it makes sense about society being very judgmental about your clothes, your cars, your houses. And they often judge you by the amount of money you have spent in them. And naturally, if you grew up in that society and you're a part of it, you want that acceptance somewhere, no matter what your bank account is saying. Brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci exist for the same reason, because they don't make you rich, they want to make you look rich. But again, point number 1, no one's crazy, and experiences make people act a certain way. And here's what you should remember: being rich is about spending the money that you never had, and being wealthy is about spending the money that you have. Let's move on to point number 3. Point number 3, nothing's worth your peace of mind and sleep. Imagine you invested your money in some of the most bizarre stock or coin that's giving 20, 30, 40% return overnight and falling by the same rate. And the anxiety of the coin or the stock performing is getting you worried because you've invested so much of your money in it. Now think about it, is it really worth it? And here's what the author of this book says. Is it going to cost me my sleep? Is it going to make me worried? Is it going to not let me sleep tonight? Is a brilliant way of examining whether your financial decision was good or not. Because at the end of the day, your peace of mind and your sleep are one of the most important things that will define the quality of your life. Even in the long term, it will affect your mind, your mental health, your health, and everything else you do. And here's the call to action: earn money, be rich, but know that money isn't the most important part of your life. Of course, it's important, but there's more things to life than just money. And relentlessly chasing money and giving up on your peace of mind, sleep, that might not be the most fulfilled life that you'll live. Life is more than just money. Maybe it's about experiences, it's about friends, it's about family, and most importantly, your happiness, loving what you do. Money and health are the two things that will affect you no matter what, whether you care about them or not. And according to the book, money issues are largely common, and there are some common mistakes that people do that is causing these issues in the first place. And that is why Psychology of Money is a beautiful book, because it's not about the technical aspect of money. It's more about the psychology of how people think and how the small mistakes, money mistakes in your life could be avoided. So this is one of the most simple and wonderful book I've read about money. So this is highly recommended. Don't be surprised if I make a part 2 of this video where I reread this book and share my other learnings from the book. Until then, stay happy, be happy, and do whatever you want. Like, share, and subscribe.